We have some salsa. We have some fresh chicken necks that have never been frozen, straight fresh from the farm. We have an entire whole steak in this one jar. Looks good still, so it's still edible. We have peaches. We have, let's see, we have peaches more. I think we should have some strawberry somewhere. Strawberry. Still looks good, still looks good. The strawberry can be used and the peaches can be used as spreads on waffles, cakes, pound cake, ice cream. Make all kind of fun desserts. Here, put this back. I'm still organizing candy canes left from Christmas. Here we have what's the start of my little canning station here. We can get all kind of canning supplies and a preserving book and other supplies of canning. My supply of jars is running low. I need to buy more jars. This is the medicinal section. Those are all kind of medicinal herb for medical reasons, where it can be for nerves, liver, urinary tract. We have skullcap. We have comfrey root. We have all kinds. Red clover. That's the book with the 1,801 home remedies. Reader's Digest. I suggest you get one. The Survival Seed Food Bank. That's a medicinal herb seed bank. Some medicinal teas. And then that's the crusher where you can crush up the herbs and things like that. Moving right along in the food bank, that's my honey supply I have thus far. I need to gather more honey. I had a little bit more. I've been sharing, as I often do. And these are some different jams that I collected in North Carolina. Peach jam, blackberry jam, blackstrap molasses, North Carolina apple butter. Then you got to have some carnation milk. Got to have carnation milk all the time, anytime. We stockpile favorites that we love. Manwich, corn muffin, Jix, if you want to do something quick. We do tacos. Tacos. Great way to lose weight. It's a taco everything. Small portion, quick, light, not too overfilling. Then you have some baking powder and different brands if you need. We love chicken breasts. We do salads. There's ham. There's pink salmon. Top of the line, wild Alaskan pink salmon. Very expensive, but very necessary. We make a lot of nachos, so we do Armour chili with beans. I can also make that from scratch. We do pink salmon, grits. We suggest that you stockpile things that you love, not just stockpiling to be stockpiling, because in a crisis, to keep your morale up, you want to have things that you love, that taste good, that make you feel good, that make you feeling. So your meals will still be advertising. Okay, I am a fresh cooker, but when in need, go to Old Glory Greens. Then you got to have your Goya, the Espinal, your corn. You got to have the white beans in order to make the white bean Spanish dish. It's delicious. And then those some random cans that I have to organize. And then there's your pineapples. You got to have crushed and you got to have regular. You got to have crushed for when you want to make desserts such as upside down pineapple cakes and things. Now we have a supply of sardines up here. Watch out, incoming. Me personally, I do not eat sardines, but I stockpile them for those that may want to have some. You got to have the Goya Sardone seasoning. Oh, it's delicious in certain items. The liquid aminos by Bragg's, all-purpose seasoning from soy protein. You got to have that. Got to have the tartar sauce. Got to have some vintage sausage and season. I can make up my own season, but it's good to have other seasons as well. Sometimes you want to make dishes taste a little differently. Jamaican style curry, yeah, man. You got to have some of that. Oh, there's a blackstrap molasses. You got to have some of that and or make your own. Then we have other special seasons. These are my special seasons. They're not cheap, but if you can start an advanced stockpiling and fit a few of these good things in, that's great. Simply Organic, that is cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper has many benefits, such as it can stop a stroke. It has lots of benefits. Then you have the all-time favorite, turmeric, for brain development and memory and many other things. Mint, chives, ginger. Then we have the Himalayan pink salt there. And then we got some wild game rub. We got some pan sausage seasoning, which I actually buy from Academy. Then we got hot cinnamon sunset black tea with chamomile. Oh, there's an all-time favorite. Oh, Mrs. Dash. Now, this is something I'm collecting. It's a box grater. This is actually really handy because it catches what you grate so it doesn't fall down everywhere. I actually haven't even used that yet, but I will use it because you can grate cheese and grate all kinds of things. Then you gotta have regular coffee. I don't drink regular coffee, but hey, it's a staple item to stockpile because it's one of the things you could barter and trade with. I do decaf if I must do coffee. But in an emergency, I can put 2 parts water in regular coffee and drink it on down. In North Carolina, you can buy these big, huge old mansion crushed pepper can be used for lots of things to do a hog with, to make barbecue sauce, to make ketchup sauce, to make different kinds of marinated sauce. And this is a huge French vanilla cappuccino. Yes, yes, we can have all of the luxuries, homesteading, off grid. We have black tea, fresh brewed taste. It's delicious. It has absolutely no sugar. When they say no sugar, there's no sugar. There's some emergency creamer. In these jars here, I have that I normally use on a regular basis. Those are grits, cornmeal. Then I mix my own beans in my jars. You got to have the hugest tuna can that you could possibly get if you want to feed a whole bunch of people or if you want to make a whole bunch of dishes or a casserole. It's $11. Get it at Sam's Club. And I believe Walmart has it. And then some Hunt's ketchup. These are emergency food buckets. I think right now I might have about 9 or 10 of these. They're $20. You can get them at Walmart. It's a 48 food supply. I have no idea what those taste like. I have not tasted it. Those are just for that purpose, emergency. But in an emergency, you can whip up and add some things to it and probably make it taste really delicious. This is buttermilk pancakes, maple brown sugar oatmeal, creamy chicken rice, macaroni and cheese, creamy potato soup. This is a family-sized thing of peanuts. Yes, you got to have the nuts and the staple. Now for the fun. For some activity, for some fun, to keep up the morale. Off-grid, you have to have a beer kit, which I purchased from Sears in New York when I used to work there. Okay, this is how I do it. Go big or go home. I have Domino Sugars, 25-pound bag. I have regular sugar. I have Zuccola. You must get Zuccola in your stockpile. This is pure sugarcane, all natural, great taste. It only takes a little bit, literally, because it is sugar in its rare form. It does not need to be overdone. I buy big bags of Goya, small red beans, when I'm up north. This is a 4-pound bag of beans. Can go a long way. I still got some organizing to do. As you can see, what I'm planning to do is to put these in 5-gallon buckets, food grade buckets, such as this food grade bucket over here. There you go. Buy them at Walmart for $2.29. And then we're going to put them in Mylar bags and put the options absorbers in there. And you have a food supply for 25 years plus. These are certain things that once they empty the jars, I keep them because you can make your own and you can refill them. Or if you need to sell some in a barter and trade, you can decipher what you're going to put in those and or put a portion of them, and there you go. Keep your honey jugs because they can be reused. I had a neighbor that gifted me these Greek yogurt containers here. And what I do, my drink packets that I use to help create custom-made drinks, I load them up in that. Okay, moving right along. This is not a food item, but for now, this is where it's at. It's in the food barn. These are 4.5 hours emergency candles. Believe it or not, I bought these at Dollar Tree. I believe I started collecting these since North Carolina, so I have them at Dollar Tree there. From there, and then these are just some random Skeeter Beater Centinela outdoor candle. I have no idea if they actually work, but it said they have Centinela in there. They can be used for several reasons. Emergency light, to perhaps do what it says, do repel the mosquitoes. Okay, right here, I have pasta, I have beans, I have some organizing to do. I have here. Okay, let's hard lesson learned. I lost about $30 of apple cider Bragg's vinegar. Hurt me to the core. Apparently, it got too cold here recently, and the bottles burst. Who would have knew they would have burst? I did have 3 bottles that didn't burst, so, not sure how that happened, but that happened. Now, here we go. We have some basic vinegar, 1905, in plastic bottles, apple cider vinegar, and they did not break, nor did they freeze. When in doubt, some oil that's not hot, an empty Greek yogurt container, it works for the moment. And this is how I normally purchase oil. I buy it bulk. Once again, go big or go home. You need those to have those on hand for deep frying or greasing and oiling your pans down. I'm stockpiling chia seeds for several reasons in the big, huge containers. We love Spam. We like bacon Spam, regular Spam, less sodium Spam, chicken breast. We can make all kind of meals with that. Got to have your olive oil. I plan to, at some point, get into cold pressing some olive oil. So now you've had a tour of my food board. Oh, here's my water bottles here. These are for my off-grid, room temperature water fountain that I have inside my cabin. And then there's a cooler that I use in the cabin there. I took it out for the holiday. It's been really cold out here, so I've been using it to keep certain food items in or whatever. And here we're coming upon my area where normally it's set up really beautiful for the summer, but now, it's winter time. This is the outdoor shower that's looking a hot mess right now. I need to organize. These are the 3 big grills that we make the magic happen with cooking, winter, summer, spring, or fall. And this is my guest cabin over here that I'm getting ready to switch out and actually get a bigger one. So I really didn't get started on this one too much yet. Right here, I have what I've started thus far. That's the children's little desk area right over there. And then that's like the guest bed and a little dresser thing there. And it's a flat screen TV right there. Yes, how can we run a flat screen TV? Well, at some point, we're going to have solar. And these are some bins I have sitting down outside here. And you hear my noisy children of the corn children in the background. This is down upon the 2-acre property that we're occupying right now. This is where the children's water playground was at during the summer. It's not really up right now. This is my wood pile. Started out with $300 worth of chopped wood because I don't have a man at the moment to chop me any, but we're taking applications. Okay, this is where a potential pond can be. I got a couple of things that's been blown away by the wind here that I got to clean up the property with. This is where a potential pond could go, which I hadn't decided if I wanted a pond that close to the cabin or not. So this is where we're at with it right now thus far. Tune in next time for more of living off-grid living lifestyle. Tongue tied a little bit there. Have a great day.